Hey, let's go ahead and start by going down to the Start button, and you'll notice that I've got Microsoft Project already pinned inside my menu system. I'm not going to go there right now because I want to start it in the usual way. So I'm going to go down to All Programs, and usually Microsoft Project is hiding inside the Office folder, so I'll click that, and I'll just double-click this and start it right up. Microsoft Project starts with this particular view, which allows you to see what's available. Now, these are all templates, and these templates are for your use. You can go in there and actually take a look at what they have available and see if there's one that might fit your project. For example, if you wanted a commercial construction project, that one might be a good one. Here's for residential construction. Here's one for Six Sigma, in case you wanted to use that. But you know, don't be deceived by this. There's a whole lot more here. In other words, here's a blank project, and we can also start a new one from an existing one. But take a look at these little options up here. Here are a bunch of business templates that are available to you, and they're a whole lot more extensive than what appeared before on the other page. If I want to go back, I'll just click here on Home, and here's some construction templates. And we'll go back to the home, and here's some marketing, and you can see that I've got a whole lot more available than you thought in the beginning. In fact, I can go over here and say, well, you know, here's one. Let's just take a look at the schedule, and these are all having to do with marketing and scheduling. Oh my goodness. So there's a whole lot that comes with this product that you don't have to invent. So I'm going to go back and just click on the arrow up here, and this is the Getting Started page. So we're going to go ahead and say, just start a blank project for me, and we're going to walk across and give you some screen orientation. We're going to go ahead and get rid of that dialog box, even though that is the first dialog box that you want to fill in when you actually start a project. We're going to come back to that one. The paradigm of a ribbon is what 2013 uses, and Project is no different than the other Microsoft products. You'll notice that we've got File. That's where we're going to start there. That's the backstage, and there's the info and the new and the open and the save and save as and print and stuff like that. And this is where we're actually going to end up when we actually have to get the information out of our project. The first tab of use inside the program is the Task tab, and you can see that there's a lot of stuff here, and we're just going to kind of pan across and let you see all the things that are here. The second is the Resource tab, and this has to do with things and people and materials that you're going to use in the project. One of the things that we want to do is get reports out, and these are all headings for submenu systems. So if I was going to go down and show you a little bit of an overview, I would then click on the dashboards, and we might take a look at one of these if we had any data in our project. Then we've got the project overall overview, and this is actually where we're going to start when we build a project, is start on the Project tab. We can go to the View tab, and you can see we can change the way the things actually appear on the screen. We're not going to talk much about the Team tab, but notice that we've got formatting tools. And as we go to these different areas, different tabs, we've got formatting tools that we can come back to and actually change the way, look, and feel of the screen itself. The second area down here is called the Timeline, and we can see an overall view of how the project is coming. And we can see, by the way, we can get rid of this if we want to right away. And then we've got two major areas of the screen down here on the left and right. We've got the table view, which is on the left-hand side, and we've got the chart view, which is on the right-hand side. Now, the nice thing about this is if I go to my dividing line right between, notice I've got this little railroad track in the middle. So I'm going to go right there, and I'm going to hold the left-hand mouse button down, and I can move this back and forth so that I can see a whole lot more that's there if I need to. So if I need my chart to take up more space, I can just go ahead and pull that chart all the way over to the left. And if I need my table to take up more space, I can do that. Down at the lower right-hand corner, we've got different views as well. Here's our Gantt chart view. Now we don't know what that is yet, but that's where we are right now. And then we've got our task usage, which we're not going to talk about right now. Then I've got my team planner, and I've got my resource sheet, which we're going to use a lot. Then I've got my report tab. I can select this and magnify my view. Another thing on the left-hand side at the bottom, we've got a little indicator here that says new tasks are going to be manually scheduled. That's important. By the way, I can change that. If I click on it, I can say I want them auto-scheduled. There are times when you want them auto-scheduled and times when you want them manually scheduled, and we'll talk about when to use each one of those.